Good evening, social media. Today is day 28 of CB Ministries, and today's title is "Make Your Request Known Unto God!" Exclamation mark. Good job putting that in there. Anyway, I do need to apologize because there's no CB in today's lesson. What do we call it? Podcast. We can call it podcast.
Yeah, that's good. That's
I
pretty
like
good.
podcast. It's a big word. I like big words. Anyway, I do apologize. There's no CB. We had a few things at work, and they switched me around, and I was just running around like a chicken with my head cut off, and just now made it home, to be honest with you. But today's title is "Make Your Request Known Unto God," and Miss Cure Baby is going to read Psalms chapter 4, verse 1 for us. Loud and proud.
Okay. Psalms 4:1 says, "Hear me when I call, O God of my righteousness. Thou hast enlarged me when I was in distress. Have mercy upon me and hear my prayer."
What was that last little part?
Hear my prayer.
Who hears your prayer?
God.
Exactly. It didn't say, "I will hear it sometimes."
Nope.
"I will choose when I hear it."
Nope.
He says, "And hear your prayer." Always.
Always.
So now we're going to turn a few pages right-handed in our Bible. And I'm going to read Philippians chapter 4, verse 4 through 8. That is, if I can read. You help me with the big words?
Yeah.
Okay, Philippians chapter 4, starting with verse 4. "Rejoice in the Lord always." See where it says always? Just like he tells us, he will always hear our prayers. Notice how we circled always? So rejoice in the Lord always. And again I say, rejoice. And the word rejoice means just...
Be happy.
I was going to say happy. But, yeah, be happy. Be the same as rejoicing with your family. You'd be happy with your family. You're happy together. Happy-go-lucky. So why not be happy-go-lucky with the Lord? Rejoice in the Lord always. It says always. But always. And again I say, rejoice. "Let your moderation be known unto all men. The Lord is at hand." So what does that say? I get the last little part here. The Lord is at hand. The Lord is within reaching distance.
Right.
All you have to do is call upon him, ask of him. Let your moderation be known. Right?
Get it.
Verse 6. "Be careful for nothing." And be careful for nothing means don't worry. And it says many times throughout this Bible to not worry, doesn't it?
It says fear not 365 times.
365 times. "Be careful for nothing. Don't worry. But in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be known unto God." So we underline "let your requests be known unto God," because just right up here it says "let your moderation be known unto all men."
Right.
The Lord is at hand. "But in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be known unto God." So that tells you right there that we have to call on God. Sure, God knows our every move, our every step, our every breath.
Right.
But we have to have that want to in our heart to
talk to
him,
right.
Grow our relationship with him, right?
Right.
And so that we can rejoice and be glad in God's presence.
Right.
Am I at verse 7?
Yep.
"And the peace of God which passeth all understanding shall keep your hearts and minds through Jesus Christ."
I like it.
That's a very, very good verse, isn't it?
I like it.
"Through the peace of God." Wait, and the peace of God, sorry. But I also get there is a peace of God through that.
God is peace.
God is peace. So let's use that. God is peace,
right.
which passeth all understanding.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it a little easier to understand, doesn't it?
Right.
And passeth just mean it shows you and gives you full understanding, right? And God shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. Christ Jesus, I can't talk. But it's also, it comes to us too, right? We have to keep our hearts and minds devoted towards Christ Jesus.
Yeah.
Because if we veer off and we don't have that want to please God in our hearts, then
He knows our hearts.
He knows our hearts.
Yeah.
But we've left the straight and narrow, and we're over here on this other silly little road because we decided to follow our own will and our own want to. But it says, "In the peace of God which passeth all understanding." I want to be on that path.
Right.
Of full understanding and peace with God, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So we should step back and we should pray and ask for help.
Mm.
Do you agree?
I agree.
Not just me and you. Everybody through that screen. What you said? Verse 8. Finally, big comma, brethren. And brethren means everybody, right? Me, you, and those cats.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are good, report. If there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. So we got honest, we have just, we have pure, we have lovely. Everything that God offers us, right?
Yeah. Because God is all those things.
God is all those things. And I would like to be honest, pure, just, lovely through Christ Jesus, wouldn't you? And that all it takes is a simple prayer and
Trust in Him.
it would be trusting Him, but
Become
you have to have a relationship with God.
How do you get a relationship with God? Call upon Him.
Call upon God, exactly. And you call upon God and you make your request known, and you turn to God for all your answers, don't you?
Yep.
Even through the good times, right? Don't just call on God. I think it was yesterday, on your darkest days. He's a light on your darkest days, but He's also the light on your brightest days.
Don't just pray to ask Him for something.
Exactly.
Talk to Him.
Pray for things. Thank Him for everything.
Right.
Even when all things are going just fine. That straight and narrow is just perfectly straight. There's not even a bump in it.
Who made it that way?
God made it that way. So give your thanks to God. So, we should pray and we should make our requests known unto God, shouldn't we?
Right.
We should grow our relationship with God through prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you agree?
I agree.
Okay. God bless everybody. We love you.